Hello friends, welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about the new XODIAC album someday. So here's my copy of Only Fun. Everyone say hi to Only Fun. Anyway, let's go over this video is going to work, okay? I'm going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and give the album score out of 10 at the end, but I do have a few disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1, this album is new. Brand new. Came out a couple hours ago. My opinions on it very much may change over time. Second disclaimer, my standard one, everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the album. And first up, we have the title track, Our Days, and it's really good. I'm a specialist supremacist. I have been since I discovered who XODIAC was. I think it's one of the best songs ever. But this is also objectively excellent. Let's start with what I didn't like, okay? Because there are some things I didn't like. Specifically, I didn't like the rap in the second verse, and I didn't like the music for the rap in the second verse. Thus concludes the list of what I didn't like, so let's move into what I did like. Starting off, music. Other than for the music and the rap in the second verse, I liked the music. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. I liked it. The first verse was also great. It was the perfect start to the song, and I, for one, was bopping slightly, and I would like it known I was doing so at 5:40 in the morning. And then there's the chorus. I adore this chorus. I really do. I think it is so good. It's bright. It's fun. It's poppy. I loved it. I was jamming my little heart out. And I would like to remind you, I was doing so at 5:40 in the morning. Within like 10 minutes of waking up, I was jamming. Big picture though, this is a great song. It has really strong summer vibes. I feel like if this song came out 3 weeks earlier, I would be even more obsessed with it. However, I'm already obsessed with it in spite of it coming out in technically fall, and I will be streaming her again. Okay, next we have Forever Young, and it's good. I do have some issues with the song, but for the most part, I was into it. Again, the rap in the second verse isn't great, but the rest of the second verse is good, and I like the first verse too. The bridge is also really nice. I can't explain why. But the second half of this bridge really got me. I don't know. Like the part where they just go nah a lot. Usually that part would anger me. I don't know. It got me here. Now let's talk chorus. I'm conflicted about this chorus. I really am. On the one hand, I liked it. I did enjoy it. But I feel like it's missing something. My current theory is just that it should have been a slightly higher tempo. And I would have loved it. But I also liked the music for it. So I don't know. As a whole, it's a good song. It's not my favorite. It's nowhere near as good as the title, if you ask me, but it is good and I did enjoy it. Moving on, next we have Better With You, and it's fine. The thing with this song is it's more vocally based, and they do sound very good. But I don't come to XODIAC for vocals. I come here because I want a cute pop song. That's what I come here for. However, I did enjoy the song to a certain extent. I do have one core beef, though. That core beef is this song had too much rap. This song had way too much rap in it. I'm always of the opinion that not every song needs a rap. Like, I've been saying this for years, and this is one of those songs that definitely did not need a rap. In general, though, it is a nice listen. Like, I'm sure if I turned my brain off or I had this on in the background or something, I would enjoy it. My thing is, again, like, this isn't what I come to XODIAC for. I'm not going to be upset if this comes on, but I would never really seek it out. I would put on various songs before this one, if you know what I mean. Anyway, next is Lean On Me, which is another more vocal song, only this time it is in English, which means it has the added element of I understand the lyrics and I can hear them and know how weird they are. Honestly, though, they're not that bad. Like, yes, they do suffer from English language K-pop lyrics I've dubbed, but they're far from the worst I've ever heard. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they're not that bad. My bigger issue with the song is it's just kind of there. It doesn't do much for me. And again, like I was saying, I don't come to XODIAC for the vocals. I come here for pop songs. So it was already at a disadvantage. And then the fact that it just is not doing anything for me, like, it wasn't ideal. Plus, it did not need 2 raps. It did not need a second verse rap and a bridge rap. One I could tolerate, both irritate me. Alrighty, last song. And closing out the album, we have Magic. This is more my vibe. It's definitely still on the more chill side of things, but it is absolutely a pop song, even if it is also in all English, which means it suffers from choice lyrics, we'll say. But the music was really cool. It's giving summer. Are we sure this album wasn't meant to come out in August? Are we sure it didn't get delayed? I feel like this was meant to be a summer album. That's my new current crack theory. Back to the song though. Now let's talk verses, okay? The first verse, great start to the song. A very strong start to the song. The second verse, meanwhile, is the rap verse. And the combination of being the rap verse and the English lyrics was a lot. It did make me laugh. I'm very sure that wasn't the intention, but it was the result. As for the bridge, it is excellent. It's very short. I wish it was longer. I really liked it and I wanted more from it, but also I feel like more could have meant you put a rap in there and that would have ruined it, so I'm going to take what we get. Now for the chorus, it's great. I was lightly jamming, which I feel like is the perfect vibe for this chorus, because it's not doing a ton, but what it is doing works really well. Like, the low-key vibes work for this chorus. Basically, a great song and a good closer. I didn't mention this, I'm now realizing I meant to. It's a good closer. It works really well as the last song on the album. But that's all I have to tell you about the album. So with that, it is score time, and overall, I'm giving it an 8.4 out of 10. I think XODIAC is one of those groups that is great at their singles. They put work into their singles, and you can tell that their singles are just of a higher quality. Their B-sides are more hit or miss, and I think that really showed here, since this was their first, like, real mini album. The B-sides were very hit or miss for me personally, but they weren't bad. Most of them were good. So yeah, 8.4 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I will be putting all my other XODIAC reviews so you can check those out if you so choose. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!